All right, so listen, guys, we need to talk. I get these emails all the time, like, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? So we got the cooking videos coming back up. As I said in my last one, we're going to be away for 3 weeks. I did put up some content, but as far as the cooking, we'll get cooking this week. You know what I mean? But I need to talk, man, because in that 3 weeks, I get a lot of emails. I didn't particularly get to interact these weeks that much. I'm starting to get back to them all. So if you got one, relax. But this might answer some of your questions. One of the things that's a pet peeve that just drives me freaking bananas is these like food trends. You know what I mean? Like they're good for a while, but like once they someone asked me to make sliders. Like I'm fucking sick of sliders. I don't want to see any sliders ever again. All right? They were great when they first came out. Hey, look at the little cute burger. Hey, we could split them. Hey, you know, whatever. I got it. But now there's like every kind. There's a crab cake fish slider. Come on, man. Come on. I saw a Reuben slider. Stop! I don't want any more sliders. You know, the one slider is a burger. That's it. You know, once in a while you could do the little pulled pork ones. That was the second thing. Come on, just forget it. Just order pulled pork if you want it. All right. That brings me on to 2. The next thing. Cupcakes. Oh, it's so cute, a cupcake. You know, I'm sick of the cupcakes too. Listen, I understand, you know, people are gonna make cupcakes. You make them for birthday parties, but like this whole like generation of like, oh, look, there's like 8 cupcake shops around me. There's like I have like 0 bakeries around me right now. Seriously, like there's, you know, they have a few. There's one to get pastries, one to get bread. It's weird. And then there's like 4 cupcake shops. These little shops. Like, get over yourself. Get out of here. We don't need you anymore. The cupcake trend was old, like 5 years ago, or more, maybe like 8 years ago. So, and it's not that easy. Everyone's like thinks they can open a cupcake business. That's why you always see cupcake businesses go out of business. You know why? Because you cannot run it's not just like a cute little, oh, it's so fun and cute. It's like running a restaurant. You're up early, you got deliveries, whatever. It's not fun, okay? Let's see, I got roasted now. Oh, the small plates, tapas. Now, everybody that knows me knows I'm a tapas guy. I love tapas, okay? But it's a little overdone. Everybody thinks it's a small, everywhere you go now, it's tapas. Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't want the whole industry. Like, sometimes I just want to go out and eat. I don't want to go like, oh, a new tapas place. Listen, there's a niche for it, but don't try to be like, oh, I'm like an Italian restaurant and nobody likes this stuff anymore, so I'll make all these little tapas. No, bro, you're a tapas guy or not. You're a restaurant guy. You could do other things with the plate. You don't need to make everything small. You know, sometimes when I go to an Italian restaurant, I just want an eggplant parmesan or something like that. I usually get an ossobuco or something like that. You know what I mean? I don't want a little plate, I went to this Italian restaurant. I'm not going to name you, okay? If you keep doing it, I might, but I'm not going to name you. But I went to this Italian restaurant where I used to get this ossobuco and like this big plate of rice, like, and so then what they did, all right? It's risotto. I'm sorry, and it's like a big plate of risotto, ossobuco. They cook it for 4 days. Then I go there and it's this like braised, they called it ossobuco braised tongue or something, right? And it's just a braised piece of meat, which was very tender and very good, but it was like this big. And they gave me this like little ramekin, like a little cup full, and it's just like over the cup. And I was like, what is this shit? You call this ossobuco? I should take him in the back and beat him down and tell him, what is this? This is not ossobuco. All right, I'm so sick of this. Don't copy a trend if you don't know how to do it. All right, you still have ossobuco is a special anyway. Nobody has that every night. When you put if it says ossobuco on the menu, it better be ossobuco. Don't put no freaking little ramekin with a little piece of braised tongue on there. No. You call that braised tongue with a scoop of rice. That's what you call that shit. So let me see. I'm looking at this because I don't know. I wrote them all down. This is another thing. I went to a place the other day, right? They tell me they have po' boys, all right? I had real po' boys down in New Orleans over there. Now, and I had some real ones when they first like started getting a little popular. This is when it's okay. When it's the beginning, you're like, oh, I had a po' boy down there. It's called a po' boy. You know, like a poor boy. They can't say, supposed to say po' boy, you know? Like, in other words, it's supposed to be a cheap sandwich, but really good and hearty, you know? And I had ones with like shrimp, and I had pulled pork with like, and they put like freaking slaw on it and stuff that's cheap, but it's good. And it was like, dripping down my, I loved it. And then I go to New York City. That's where I live. I go into the city. There's a place called, I'm not going to say the name, but it's Po' Boy's in the title. And I go in, and I'm like, oh, this one sounds good. No prices on the menu, right? I get the bill. I get the Po' Boy and a homemade grape soda. They make it there. They have some machine. And it was $24.95. That's for one Po' Boy. And then I get the Po' Boy. It's like this big. I'm like, what the? This is not... A Po' Boy is like a hero. Or from you people from the other side of the world, it's a sub or something like that. But or in Philly, a hoagie, right? It wasn't even that. It was like a club roll. It was like this big. And it was like this little dainty thing. And I was like... It's not a little dainty. I would be okay. Don't call it a Po' Boy, and don't give me this little dainty. It's a Po' Boy, man. You can't get it any simpler than that. Then, another thing is everybody loves a burger, right? We love, half the reason for loving a burger, it's a cheap meal, it's delicious, it's just like all American, right? So like one of the best things. No matter, I could cook like crazy, like chef stuff all day, but I just want a burger or a piece of pizza when I'm done with work. I don't want to keep doing, I'm not going to go home and cook myself a gourmet meal after cooking for other people. So, I appreciate a good burger. And there's a place, Paul's, that place I will name because I'm about to say good things about them. Paul's, downtown Manhattan, in the Village. You'll never have a better burger in your life. There's a little guy outside, he's like a statue, and he's holding a burger. And Paul's, the best. They got a little more pricey over the years. They used to be $2 when I was a kid, but now they, but then they're still not pricey. And then when you eat the burger, you're like, wow, they should be charging $30 for this, but they don't. I think it's like $7, but you get a drink too, so it's really pretty reasonable. Where can you get that? I go to Five Guys, and Five Guys has a decent burger. Everybody knows Five Guys, right? So if I'm out of town, I'll get it, but it's not my favorite burger in the world. It could be a little less like juicy, but it's a decent burger. But I go there. It's more than Paul's. Paul's is 100 billion times better than Five Guys. And as I said, I do like Five Guys. It's pretty good, but it's in no way any circumstance could it compare to Paul's. And if you're ever in New York City, or if you live in New York City and you haven't tried Paul's, put it on your food. I have every people have a bucket list. I have a plate list. My plate list has places I need to visit. And that should be next on your plate list, okay? But the complaint is that I go for like subpar burgers, like even Bobby Flay's place. He makes amazing burgers, right? But $20 for a burger? Come on, bro. It's a burger. We're not trying to spend $20 on a burger. If I'm gonna go spend $20, I might as well, I'm not gonna have a burger and some fancy fries. No, I don't want that. So $20 burger trend? No, thank you. And then this whole vegan vegetarian thing, I'm not going to overdo it because that's actually overdone on videos now, like making fun of vegans and vegetarians. I understand you want to be healthy. We don't have to hear about it. And then, but like, there's certain people that just like, I'm becoming a vegan. I used to know a friend of mine. He was a vegan. He did it because he felt really bad for the animals. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you even make fun of that dude? He's like, he really cared about the animals. Not that I don't, but he had like a feeling in his heart for them. But like when you see people like, oh, I'm vegan this week, and then like next week they're eating a burger, you're like, what are you doing, man? This is so annoying that it's trendy. My friend that I was talking about, he really cared about the animals. That's why he didn't do it. He loved meat. He grew up on it. He gave it up because he couldn't stand the industry, and I get that. I can connect with that. You know what I'm saying? But when Susie at work, she's just like, oh, I'm vegan, it's so cool. Like, that's not cool. It's not cool to be vegan. What's the matter with you? Nobody even wants to be vegan. You know what I'm saying? The point is that the people care about what happens to the animals. The original, like, the real people, they care about it. It's not trendy. It's not like, hey, I think it's cool and I want to fit in, so I'm going to be a vegan. Come on, get the fuck out of here. So, like, that trend annoys me. But that annoys pretty much a lot of people on the planet, so I'm nothing special on that one. Another trend that you're probably going to disagree with is everything's better with bacon. Okay, it was a phrase, somebody said it, I get it, bacon's good, but come on, bro. I don't need bacon chewing gum. I swear to God, I saw in the store, bacon peanut butter. Who needs bacon peanut? Why would I want bacon peanut butter? And there's a picture of Elvis on it. Like, Because Elvis apparently ate like bananas on his hamburger, bananas and bacon, whatever. Dude, the dude got high and like ate whatever. He just put whatever was in there on his house, and yeah, great. I mean, I'm sure, there's enough amount of stuff I could smoke that I want to eat bacon peanut butter. But you know what? I don't think I'll ever smoke anything like. I don't think I'll ever smoke that much or be that like screwed up in the head that I want bacon peanut butter. Like, come on, bro. There's a point. I understand the bacon thing. Now, how can you not understand the bacon thing? Everybody loves bacon, right? Not everybody. The vegans don't, but they love it too. They just don't want to eat it. But how can anybody want bacon peanut butter? Like, are you kidding me? And then I saw. I was on Amazon. I was looking for candles for my wife, and one pops up. I swear, a bacon scented candle. What? Like, why would I want to smell? I get it when I'm cooking it. It smells good because I'm about to eat it. It's like part of my senses. But I don't want a candle smelling like bacon all day, because after you eat it, and then like you go outside and you come back in, that bacon doesn't smell so good. It just smells good when you're like, there it is. I want to eat it. Not like, okay. So. The truffle oil. Oh my God! I know like this restaurant that I go. It's a little small eatery. I gotta tell them, or I'm like, oh God! No matter what you order there, they put truffle oil on it. Like, come on, there's not even truffles in truffle oil. You're putting perfume on my stuff, man, and it's just not. Don't do it. Don't get in. Don't buy it. Don't ask for it. Tell them to take it off. Don't put that truffle oil, because the more they hear it, they'll just start taking it off, and they'll put regular olive oil, or they could start being creative. Instead of buying a bottle of oil infused with perfume, they could actually maybe put some ingredients into the olive oil and let it sit, or maybe roast some garlic into the oil and have some garlic oil, something nice and fresh. I don't need perfume in my oil. I'm good with that. That's cool. And the final thing I'm going to talk about is people deconstructing. Everyone's deconstructing. Listen, it was a trend. I get it. People that made it up. When you're making something up and you create something, you're trying to do something different, because as a chef or an artist, you don't want to copy the next guy. You want to try to do something different. So the original guys that did this, and restaurants like W40 and stuff, WD40, the restaurant's amazing. They have like a what do you call it? It looks like a mushroom, but it's really like beef, and you're like, what the hell is this? And then it's just weird. Like, it's cool, funky stuff. But to me, that's just a trend. I want to go eat there once. It's not like I walked away saying, oh, this food was amazing. Though it was pretty good. I'm not saying it. I mean, I was high level food too, but that's because those guys knew how to execute it. But when I go to somewhere else that wasn't that restaurant, or one of the big restaurants that does that, and they're just deconstructing lasagna, I'm like, dude, this is stupid. It's like wrapped, like a lasagna noodle wrapped around a breadstick with a tomato on top. I'm like, what? This has nothing to do with lasagna. There's no bread or breadsticks on the lasagna. There's no tomato. What the fuck? I mean, it's tomato sauce, but it's not like they're putting like a cherry tomato on top of the thing and wrapping it around cheese. I'm like, what is this, man? I mean, I've done a roll up where you do lasagna, you put it inside, you roll it up, whatever. That's cool, but that's not deconstructed. It's just a small portion of lasagna. You know what I'm saying? But the to have like a breadstick, they wrap around and put cheese in it, and then top it with a tomato, bro. That's not deconstructing. That's just stupid. Don't call it lasagna. I'm sick of. I don't like. Actually, let's go back to the vegans. The one real thing. This is the last thing. Deconstructionism is stupid. Stop it. Don't do it anymore. Make up something else, man. Stop being a copycat. But back to vegans. That's another thing I don't like with vegan. I'm not talking about the vegans themselves, but the vegan chefs and the vegetarian chefs. Whenever they make something, because I've gone out with people, they were like, well, how come we always go out to places that don't have vegan stuff? All right, so you pick the place this time. We go with them, and they go like, okay, I'm going to take this, let me have this hamburger. I'm in a vegan place. What is a hamburger? You know what I mean? And, oh, it's seitan, and, it takes on the flavor of, who cares? It's not a hamburger. Why can't they make up their own dishes? Like, why is it going to be a hamburger? Like, if you don't like hamburgers, wouldn't the mention of a hamburger make you sick? Why is it like, I went in, it's chicken fingers. Like, why are you calling it chicken finger? Call it something else. Call it bulabag. And look at this, oh, this bulabag is awesome. And then people would just be like, oh, did you ever try bulabag? It's freaking awesome. It doesn't, you know, I know. I'm just making up something stupid, but that's the point. It's not a hamburger. It's not a chicken finger. There's no chicken in it. There's no burger, you know, meat in the hamburger. I was going to say ham. But, so I hate the fake name thing. It's really annoying. Stop that. Like, don't call it a hamburger. And there's a place, I'll give credit to one vegan place, okay? I went to a place years ago, and I've been back. It's called Red Bamboo, also in Manhattan. Most of my places are going to be there. Because, you know, I lived in Vegas, and I went to a lot of great restaurants there, but nothing compared to New York City. And most of them are just, like, implants from other places. But that vegan place, Red Bamboo, now they never mentioned it's a vegan place. You just got to know. But you wouldn't, like, they don't say it anywhere on the menu. And they gave me some chicken fingers in there. After that, I got a chicken cutlet parmesan, which I don't know what the cheese was, but I feel like they were lying to me. Like, it was really chicken and cheese. Like, it really tasted good. That place was, to me, an exception to the rule, and they should be more of the rule. But I still didn't like that they were calling it things. They still didn't have their own products, chicken cutlet parmesan. But, you know, we brought actually, the girl I went with, she had kids, and I brought home the chicken fingers to them, and they were eating them, asking for more. Like, that's how good it was. And they didn't know. So I almost think they're lying, but they say they're not. So, and it doesn't say it anywhere on the menu. That's why I was like, wait, maybe they're not really vegan. So anyway, I had a lot of fun with this. I'll be back soon. We're going to have a couple cooking videos coming up. We'll also have the vlog with the peppers. And I'm putting that up today, so you'll get this one and probably the vlog with the peppers tomorrow. And then we have the fermented peppers ready to go, and we've got the barreling. We're going to unbarrel our Fever hot sauce and make it the new batch. This is the perfected batch. This is the batch we tested and gave people. Out of all of them, this is the one they said that the best. We're going to be unveiling the new batch next week with the same exact method. This is the one everyone was raving about and asking for more. So this is going to be our sturdy, our regular batch, our regular Fever brand hot sauce. And we're going to have a couple of different kinds, but this is going to be, you know, when you just get original, this is going to be original. So thank you for watching. Please, again, like, subscribe. It really helps us. And we will see you soon. Bye-bye.